What's up, guys? 47 days until my first solo exhibition, Unseen. Behind me are the pieces that I haven't really started yet. I have all the materials for the 7 oversized pieces, but I just realized 47 days until the opening doesn't actually mean 47 days to work on the pieces. Because I'm working in oil paint, they need time to dry before I can transport them over to this thing, so over to the place. So it's gonna be about 3 weeks to be safe. Should be enough time for them to be dry enough to transport. So 47 days minus 3 weeks is 26 days. And I'm not sure, and that's assuming I transport them on November 7th. So if it's like a week before to load in, I just sent them an email asking, then 26 becomes like 19 days, 20 days, dang. So I basically have 3 weeks to make these 7 pieces, which is possible. It's possible. In an ideal world, I have more time to I have more time between layers. I like to work on pieces in layers and kind of paint over the layers. And one of the reasons why I like oil paint is because of how long it takes to dry. It gives time for like breathing room between layers for me to process what it is and what I want to do and whatnot. But on the other hand, I have used deadlines as a hack to execute on creative projects a lot recently over the years. For example, a year ago, last fall, I gave myself a deadline to create and publish a book, and in 8 days I made the book because I had the deadline. And I've done series of works like this before. A couple years ago I did my astrology series, my zodiac series. I think I made that in 1 or 2 months before a show. And that was 12 pieces. They were way smaller, but it's about the same effort. Honestly, the size doesn't really change things for me. Although these are the biggest pieces I've ever worked on. So I'm a little nervous, but you gotta stretch yourself, especially as an artist. And me, like I get excited and I get excited by projects that stretch me. And I know, like, just dreaming of like my goals and my future career and stuff I'm working on, like this is gonna be nothing compared to the type of stuff I want to be doing. So I'm here in a new studio. I just moved in last week also. It has taller ceilings. It has actual windows. My last one didn't have windows, which was kind of cool to not have windows because I couldn't see time passing, and it helped me just stay focused in a flow state. Kind of like how casinos apparently help you not see, they don't have windows because you can't see time passing and you don't realize time flies, so you're in there giving them your money. So here, I do have windows, which is better for lighting, but and taller ceilings, which is good for creativity. But there's no shelves. My last studio had shelves and cabinets, so I just got this cabinet unit, and I'm gonna start moving stuff and try to downsize how much stuff I have, because I realize now how much crap I have in the other studio that I never touch. So anyways, that's enough. Game plan today: stretch those canvases, maybe build the other ones. And then I have these smaller canvases that I think I'm gonna use to make minis of this series as well. Minis. Those are still 30 by 40 and 36 by 36. Not very many, but to me they're gonna be mini. So game plan today: stretch the canvases and put put paint to canvas on one of them. I don't know. I'm doing the Pisces process here, which is figure it out as I go. And that's it. Stay tuned for more. All right, just finished morning work session. Didn't make as much progress as I would like, but I have a accountability call in like 45 minutes. But I added some cross braces to those, and then when I come back this afternoon, I'm actually moving a bunch of my pieces to a local venue to be on display for a few months. So I don't know if I'm gonna get to finish stretching or paint to canvas today. I might come back and just do some paint to canvas because that'll make me really feel good about myself. And it's really good as humans to feel like we're making progress. So I think I'm gonna do that, but we'll see. The day is fleeting. It's noon 30 here. All right, end of the day. I just took 14 pieces to a local, the Fort Lauderdale Chamber of Commerce, where they will be on display for about 6 months, 4 to 6 months. So between that and I had a call today with my accountability group and working this morning, I'm out of energy. And if there's one thing I've learned these past few years, it's that if I push it beyond this point, it's also now 4 o'clock in the afternoon, then I won't have energy tomorrow. And then if I keep doing this for a few days, I'll burn out and then I'll get sick and then I won't be able to do anything. So I'm really learning to listen to my body and my energy levels. And when it's time to stop, it's time to stop. So today it's time to stop. I didn't get anywhere near where I wanted to. I was able to add cross braces to those two, but I still have 2 more pieces there on the floor that I need to build the stretcher bars and then stretch the canvases. So then I'll have those 2, 3, 4, and then there's 3 here. So that's 7 for the Unseen series. I also need to finish moving into my studio. So I got some there. I wheeled over all my painting supplies today. Got a little desk in the back, some pieces, storage shelf, bunch of pieces back there, and that's it. 3 weeks. In my mind, I basically have 3 weeks to finish these pieces. So we'll see. And not only just finish those pieces, but keep my business going. So keep marketing my other works, answering emails, making content, posting it. I want to make some changes to my website. Yeah, artist life. Not for the faint of heart. It's also been like 10 years. This will be another video, but September marks 10 years since I left my corporate job. And a lot of thoughts on that, which I will share in the next video. So thanks for being here. See you later.